am here with our loyal party, Ellie, Rhiann, Muneer, who can't keep themselves together enough to do an intro, Macey, and myself. Welcome to episode 6.
I got this.
There we go.
Intro music play.
Welcome everybody to episode 6 of the Perceivers campaign. We had quite the warm-up, so don't mind me. Nothing bad happened at all. Nothing bad will happen at all. Everything happened as it should have, including Zillah, played by Macey, killing her half-brother.
Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie.
Oh my god!
Oopsie daisy. Please go around the table and introduce yourself, starting with you.
I'm Ellie and I play Blanche. She's totally human, 100%. Yeah. Yep. I'm Rhiann. I play Morgana, and she is not a human. She's a dwarf.
I am the very, very me GM.
Very professional and held together.
Very professional and held together. Nothing is making me go crazy at all. I will be the humble GM for this game. I'm so regular and normal. Thank you.
I'm Macey. I play Zillah, who is a tiefling.
And I am playing Dion. My name's Oliver, and I'm also playing a very human person. Very human, for sure. Right, Ellie?
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
human.
very
I
human.
love the number
Very
of humans
human.
in this party.
It's 2. The answer is 2.
That's the correct number.
It's
there are
2.
2 humans in this party.
Definitely.
And no more brother.
And 0 brothers. They're all
And only
charred.
one
What happened with my
tiefling.
brothers?
They're not here.
No.
There's only one tiefling traveling with us now.
There was, oh yeah. There
But
was
a baby
two.
dinosaur.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I combusted.
In the last episode of the Perceivers campaign,
Oh my god.
they had to continue to travel through the wilderness. However, in learning how to rage, Zillah did not manage to keep in the power of Avernus itself. Turns out, Zillah's hyperfixation was in fact the 9 hells, something that the now corpse didn't realize. And now he sits on top
He
of a
info
hill.
dumped so hard he died.
I info dumped so
That's what I meant. She info dumped so hard he died.
Correct, but with fire. The explosion was so powerful it caused an avalanche in nearby mountains, making all animals absolutely fearful
That
and
hag's
run
not
in the
gonna be
opposite
happy.
direction.
Oh.
That hag's not going to be happy that we avalanched her mountain.
What hag?
Don't worry
Luckily,
about it.
thanks to the actions of the druid, Morgana, they managed to find a campfire and a monastery nearby that might be their salvation from the wilderness.
It might
Dwarven
be.
monastery.
We will see what happens on this episode of the Perceivers.
I am being carried.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as we left off, they found a campfire with these shiny metallic people standing there with their faces made of metal and strange jaws that jut out, but don't have teeth, but move when they breathe. You two were really the only 2 in the group of you that actually saw anything, and you did not choose to approach them. What is the
I
group?
would've.
You would have, but you were currently being baby carried. What are the 4 of you going to do? Go around, go through? What's the plan here?
We should go around.
I'm going to walk back with Zillah to the other 2 who I assume kind of stuck together as you hung back.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm going to be like, I sort of like walk back. Looks like maybe they're in like a guild, like their own party.
I would talk to them.
No.
I don't want to risk it, especially with it getting so late. I say we try and go around.
We need to get to the monastery.
Aren't they in front of the monastery?
There's a lot of space between the campfire.
It's basically doing monastery campfire, and we're gonna do that.
There's still a bunch of wilderness around
Like
them.
campfire, and we're gonna either go around one of the 2 sides to the monastery.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to risk getting in a scuffle, even if they are friendly. It's not worth it.
No.
I say we keep going and try and go as far around them as we can without disturbing.
Agreed.
And we're gonna start
Can
walking around.
the 3 of you and Zillah, give me a stealth check, please.
If she fails, I'm just dropping her.
That's 10.
Are you getting dropped, Macey?
I think
I also
so.
got 10.
I'm not actually, don't worry.
5.
Oh, good.
Oh god, we're doing great.
Can she have advantage because she's being carried by me?
No, I was just gonna combine your results.
Oh, okay. I got a 15.
Oh, thank God.
You saved us.
We got 10s.
Okay, so altogether,
That's
got
40.
40, thank fucking God. Okay. I love group checks. Oh my God. Okay.
Thank God, me got. Zillah, like, drops them and I'll catch it.
So, you move around the group, and you notice as you're walking around them that they're playing 18 Eyes on the fire. And,
On the fire.
yeah, on the fire. Like, the dice are floating above the fire.
Whoa. That's sick.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I want to talk to them just because of that. Like,
Do you
No,
want?
no.
Do you want?
Don't
to?
do
She
it.
can't. She's still
What, are
in
you
the
stuffing
arm.
her face in your shoulder?
Basically.
I might if she tries to talk.
Hey, God! Okay, well, you keep walking around them, and you stealth around them. They don't notice you. You keep walking towards the monastery, and then Blanche will see as they put out the fire, and they begin to walk behind you.
Oh, good. They're probably heading towards the monastery. Hopefully.
Hey,
Do we notice that? That they're following
Just
us?
Blanche notices.
guys, they're following. They're following.
You mean like us?
Yeah,
Are you sure? Or are they heading in the same direction as the monastery?
maybe, but they're going after us. That's what's happening.
Okay. We'll keep an eye behind us, but
We
they
should.
might just be heading towards the monastery. Now that we're past them, we can pick up our pace a bit and, heave ho a bit more towards the monastery.
Yeah.
I say we don't have to be as subtle anymore and just kind of start.
Definitely not subtle o'clock. You're looking back because you're being carried. Can you please give me a perception?
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
Did you roll good?
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
Oh my God. 20.
So,
Unnatural.
on the dirty 20, what you notice is there are 5 of them. One of them has, like, their helmet opens into, like, a broken horn, and then a really big horn that goes all the way around. Another one is that, like, again, no armor, like, almost angel-looking guy with the wings. He picks up his sword from the campfire, and that's what unignites it, and he puts it on his back. There's another one that's, like, 4-ish, 5-ish feet, somewhere between there. You can't really tell. They've got 2 giant horns as well that go all the way around, and a fuck-off big great axe.
Yeah.
I want the axe.
What are you gonna steal from him?
The next, like, kind of shortest person is, like, 5 to 6, but they're wearing heels. They have, like, a staff on their back, and they're in, like, bluish clothing. And then finally at the very back is, like, a 5-foot-something person wearing, like, a cloth over their head and a mask and a violin and a sword on their back.
Are you guys picking up the resemblance to our party?
No, I was, yeah.
Yeah, I
Rhiann and I just kind of went,
What do you mean?
bluish clothing with heels and a staff.
What?
tiefling with a great axe.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god, guys.
What?
Tall.
What?
No, I got that in my head, just, I didn't show it on my face because sleep deprivation, so.
Rhiann just
One.
looked at me and went, tall. Well, Ymros had a broken horn. We broke
Yeah.
his horn off before we...
Yeah, that was the thing that actually got it for me. I was like,
Yeah. What got it for me was the blue clothing and the staff, and I was like,
When they got to the tall one, I was
So-
like, okay, that's me. Oh.
Oh.
That was my, like, train of thought. It's like, each person you kept describing, I was like, no.
So, that's what you notice.
Do I make the connection to our party?
Why don't you roll me an intelligence check with advantage? Because it's pretty hard to see tall, medium, tall, short, big ass.
That's a net
That's
20!
yeah!
And it was a, what am I adding?
Intelligence check, but it's a natural 20, you're fine.
Plus 2, so 22.
22.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no.
So,
oh no.
What's with the laugh?
Zillah
We're at 9.
Zillah looks at this party, and I think what tips it off for you is that the horns of the tiefling that have 2 of them are the same color as your horns, and they bend in the same direction your horns are bending. So yours are like the younger version, so they still bending up, but eventually they will bend backwards.
Oh, so she's like older. Okay, that's.
Yeah, tiefling's horns grow like ram horns.
Yeah, no, I just mean as in the clone's older.
So, that's, I think, what... And then you start making the other connections, that the dwarf is only very slightly taller than... Well, you don't know it's a dwarf, but the shorter one is only very slightly taller than Morgana, and the human has that same mask that, that Grix wore when you saw him for that second when he was talking to your dad. And the only one that kind of doesn't really match, but you have to kind of assume, is both the one with the one horn, because the horn is the opposite side that Yimros broke.
Huh.
Oh.
So Yimros broke this one. This guy's horn is this one that's broken.
Interesting.
Inverted. And then the really tall one, you're like, that looks fucking nothing like Dion. Minus being tall, that is not Dion. But it could be. That's the connections you make. I think that brings you some level of calm knowing that they're you, because you know if you wanted someone dead on site, you would have just killed them.
Yeah.
You know that they're not going to harm you.
Yeah. Guys, they're us.
What do you mean they're us?
Us!
What?
What? That makes no sense.
I'm gonna like look behind really quick and I'm gonna be like,
You know
Oh my
what?
God, they're
I
us.
saw them for a second. I get your point.
As soon as you turn back, the really tall one just sort of goes...
Yeah, I think so. Do we stop?
Look,
do we talk to them?
they're us?
Do we talk? Do we stop? Dion stops moving.
Dude starts malfunctioning.
My horns color.
Dion has stopped
horns.
moving, by the way. Are they still
Are they
walking?
still walking?
So do you bump into Dion, my first question?
yes, but she'll stop after she realizes Dion stopped. She just has a very slow reaction
You
time.
stop? As they're like talking, you're looking.
I'm still walking, but they've stopped, so I like turn back to like kind of still walk,
You
but
turn
look
around?
at them.
They are still kind of walking towards you, but you have enough of a pace on them that you have like at least a minute before they like casually walk up to you.
Guys, no, we should keep going. We have to get to the monastery.
I have a bad feeling.
We have. Blanche has a bad feeling. We have to get to the monastery.
Why do they look exactly
We
like
have
us?
to
That's
get to the
weird.
monastery.
Yeah. Guys, can we go?
Let's go.
We should go.
I just kind of like grab your like arm.
Do you want to do an opposing strength check to see if you can
Yoink
Dion?
Zillah
Yeah.
away from Dion.
Athletics, acrobatics, athletics. Your pick of whichever one. You
Oh
like the most.
no!
14.
4 athletics.
So yeah, you're a whole.
You're like trying to tug on Dion.
Can I also try?
Oh yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, then you have advantage. So re-roll it.
Can I?
I don't even know if
what
I
did
need
I say?
advantage.
You had 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll again, but yeah,
Morgana
okay.
also gets to re-roll it. Because
Oh, I
of the
get to
half.
reroll?
So
Because
that's that's athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, your choice.
Oh,
Or,
okay,
okay,
13.
athletics I feel like would be for pulling, so I'm gonna say that's unnatural 21.
Ball
Oh, okay.
runner.
And 13.
So together, you manage to like take basically both of Dion's shoulders and just sort of push him with all of your weight against the snow, even like a trail.
I just
He's not moving. He's just doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
exactly what's
imagining.
happening.
I
also
imagine
wait,
you're
sorry.
holding me.
Yeah.
Zillah, and it's just.
Zillah is now the front of the party.
Okay, we should go. I mean, you can talk to them if you want, but
if we get there and they get there too, and we just end up at the monastery
What if they
together,
don't?
then
What if they don't, and we never get to speak to them again.
it doesn't
why do you
matter
want to speak to them?
because it's us. I don't. Okay, we need to get to the monastery. It's
What if
almost
Like older us.
No, but what if they're like weird
My
clones
horns-
or something?
My horns go like this.
What if?
Why are
what
they
if it's
here?
an illusion?
What if it's like doppelgangers or something?
What if it's an illusion?
I mean, I don't
What
know.
if they're not actually us and it's just other people trying to disguise as us?
Look, guys, I have a bad feeling about this, okay? Can we just go? Please.
I agree with Blanche.
Okay, I'm gonna literally just start dragging Zillah away. We're walking.
Well,
We're walking.
You're pushing Dion.
We're just going.
Pushing Dion.
So you push Dion harder.
You wanna push Dion harder? Like,
So you guys keep pushing towards the monastery. Do you want to see something?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Oh, sorry. Do you want to say something?
Yeah.
I don't know. Dion doesn't know what to do. He's like fully frozen, like. He's more focused on not dropping Zillah by accident.
Can you give me a perception check?
Yeah.
With advantage
Oh,
because you're
no.
clearly in like
Pushing
a
is-
shock.
I'm pushing like Dion's lower back, and then you're pushing his shoulder.
Yeah, like
The
Fully,
stack
fully.
because I can't
Let's
reach.
Not 20.
No, you fucking did
Yeah,
not.
I did.
Yeah.
Mason's
You
here
did
for
not
proof.
just get a natural 20.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Fuck both of you. Spread it out a little, please.
No.
I can take that ones and twos.
Okay. So.
You had it?
Yes, I did.
So, you lucky fish. What you see is in the window of the monastery, the big one that you're kind of approaching where all the stairs will climb up, that dark figure from earlier that you saw in the trees, and a strange ganglion body holding a staff. which over a
No.
long-
Oh, no.
Oh, nope.
No.
And it sort of puts its hand on the shoulder and then whisks it back into the monastery.
Dion is going to start walking, which, if you guys aren't
We're just gonna-
prepared, are gonna go. Because he's like,
I just
oh, and he
face
starts
plant
walking
in the
for-
snow.
Yeah, the two of you face plant
Yup.
Yeah.
on top of each other.
You're on top.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
Dion does not seem to notice he is walking towards the monastery.
And as you two get up, you notice that they're getting closer behind you.
Caught in a rock and a hard place, I guess. Shit, man.
we don't know about the.
You didn't see that, but you can get up and start running.
I'm gonna get up and start running towards you and be like, Dion, what the?
We need to figure.
Dion,
Figure. We need to get to
words.
the monastery.
Words.
Figure from earlier. Window. Monastery. Person.
We want to go towards the figure?
We're going to the monastery anyways.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Is a
do you
figure-
want to turn around and go talk to the group?
I don't know.
Metagaming wise, no. I don't want to go to the monastery. But it's Morgana.
I mean, I guess the monastery's a better option,
do you
I
want
think.
to turn around and talk to the group instead?
But we
I
don't
said
know
we
the
talked to
figure.
group.
What did you see? You saw a figure, the one that was like your height.
I mean, okay, we're caught literally between two parallels of us. Honestly, I'd rather go talk to the people who actually like look nice and not the shadowy figure standing in the monastery.
Like, it'd be, like, deceptive and, like, again, why would there be clones of us? That's, like...
What if they're not clones? What if they're just adult lookalikes? What if they're just people, a party, who just happens to be really similar looking to us?
Or what if they're time travelers and they are us?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Kind of, but now I'm freaking out at this moment because I don't know what to do. Because you saw a figure that you both saw earlier, but you're both children, so I thought that it just.
I mean, groups
I don't
told me
know.
you're not really supposed to mess with time travel, because if you do something or
I
say
like it.
something wrong, then, like, your future selves, like, it'll, like, cause a paradox, and then... I don't know if this is a good idea, guys. Oh my god.
Okay, but technically, wait, are we? Oh, which?
Let's just go in the monastery!
No. I don't like figures. No.
Yeah, but...
You don't like
Should we go
figure.
talk to-
What do you
should we
mean
go talk
you
to
don't
people
like?
then?
People.
Okay, Dion's gonna turn around and start walking back towards the group.
I'll just like stop and she's just in a state of like, what is happening? And then follows.
I find it so funny that Zillah is still being carried.
Yeah.
Just this entire time.
Blanche is gonna run and hide in the monastery. Like, just close the door.
No.
Horrible
But
idea,
We're going
but-
towards.
What are you gonna do?
So
Think of the bus loop stairs.
the thing
Think of
for
the bus
Morgana
routes.
is that she doesn't know that you saw the hag. The fake, like, I'm assuming it's the hag, because finger and staff and
The what,
hunch.
sorry?
Hag.
Oh, yeah.
And so she doesn't want to go into the I don't want her to go into the monastery now. However, she trusts it because it's dwarven architecture, and she doesn't trust those people. So what I'm gonna do is, if
Ooh,
it's an
roll for
even
it.
number, I'll follow you guys. If it's an odd number, I'll follow you.
Okay.
Odd.
Ooh,
We're going to the
we
monastery!
We split the party in the opposite direction.
Let's
When
go.
we started.
Yeah.
Okay, so you two are gonna climb the stairs.
I'm
You
sorry.
two are gonna talk to the party. Who wants highs? Who wants lows? I have to determine who goes first. And I don't
Oh, God.
know.
We'll take highs.
We'll
Like
take lows.
We're gonna do lows first.
Woo! Low gang.
So
Low gang.
No, guys.
I have a
gonna do them now.
Yeah, alright, our turn.
Let's go.
She just invoked low gang.
Yeah,
How
that's-
dare
I
you?
didn't mean to.
Dark invocation. That's darker than the dark star.
That's a 9th level. That oh my god, what's the spell that just causes psychic pain?
Remazit's lance, or
Or there's vicious mockery. You
Oh,
you just upcast vicious mockery at 9th level by saying
by
that.
saying Logang.
You know
Okay.
what's really funny about like
We
mentioning
just got
that?
Another follower.
Follow.
Okay, we have to speed up.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
So-
say it later at the break.
So, you two begin to climb the stairs, and you make it all the way up to the top of the monastery, where you open the door, and it's kind of an empty hallway that just has like metal bars that can be like lifted and dropped. I don't know what the word is for them, but think like old medieval gates. You know, you
Yeah.
close it, open it. There's a bunch of those, and then what looks like a light at the end of a tunnel with those two figures again, like a 6 foot something and that crunkly old figure just sort
Now
of
we're gonna
standing there.
seize the
Now we're
head.
gonna seize the figure, and her eye widens, and she grips onto your arm and is like, "We need to go back."
Okay. Door. Let's go out the door.
My
Yeah.
question is the figure like actually the hag, or is it?
I don't care.
Or is
Morgana
it
doesn't
Morgana?
Or is it
Old.
a different Morgana?
Oh. Oh,
But
good lord.
Morgana doesn't know that.
Morgana
yeah.
doesn't know that.
She just thinks it's the head.
She just thinks it's the hag, and she's getting like PTSD from what happened with her eye. So.
So, you close the door, travel back. You already see that they're talking. So, as they ran up the stairs, you two approach the party, and the first one to come up to you is none of the people you know.
It's the
the
broken
tiefling
horn?
with the broken horn. And he comes up to you and he just sort of, like, he has, again, that silvery armor with, like, a brown cloak in the center. He's got a pink greenish jewel on his chest that kind of looks like a clock. And he's got that same mask on, and he's got a head covering. He's got a big tower shield, and he just sort of puts it on the thing. Like, he puts his shield in the dirt. He takes off his sheathed longsword, balances it, and then takes off this little hilt like this big, and balances that on top of it. It looks like a sword without a blade.
A little extra.
A little extra. And then he just sort of, he maneuvers that he's like, I have no weapons on me, but he's not talking. All you hear is
He
the,
has
like,
nothing to put
the
down.
hum of the, like, of his mouthpiece.
I don't either. I didn't think we'd get this far. I thought they were gonna try and stop us. Hi.
And you see as the whole party kind of goes, in like their own unique ways, not like mind control, like their own ways. They all wave at you.
Yeah.
They just do the whole like.
We noticed you guys as we were passing by, and we thought you guys looked
Cool.
cool. Yeah.
You see that like
And we
the
wanted
really
to-
tall one and the kind of medium short one kind of nudge each other, and they're like
Which one's the medium short one?
medium short.
Okay.
Aww.
Uh-huh. Your horns are cool. Says to like that one.
Oh yeah.
Your horns are cool.
And then she like pulls out her great axe and kind of puts it in the ground too.
Just look at the handle of it, Macey.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
You look at the handle.
Yeah.
You approach it, and you see.
No, I
a-
can't
put you,
approach
I
it.
can put you down. You
Okay.
can put me down.
So you get up close, and again, this figure is maybe like a couple inches taller than you.
Yeah.
But again, clad in this metal-like skin almost. That like, even though the clothes are on, the skin underneath it looks like metal to you, and it still moves like skin. But you can see where like the armor lifts, but it's weird. You approach the axe, and while the part that was covered where that should be, the part where that should be is covered by cloth, you see that in the actual blade center, like the axe head and the blade center, there is another carving. And it says, death does not make me stronger. Death does not make me weaker. Death makes me stronger.
Interesting.
Are you guys traveling together?
They all kind of, in their own way again, go.
Cool.
Guys, talk at all?
You can see
said
them.
anything.
You can see them like look at each other like they're talking, but you don't hear anything.
Is it the? Do you guys have?
The really tall one goes.
I'll take that as a yeah. I think.
And this is when you two now approach from the stairs. You see that the shield and the sword and the axe are all in the ground, and they're
No, I
talking.
think it's like a.
The really tall one is kind of just doing this over everybody else.
Mm-hmm. I kind of just like tug on your arm and like,
Hi. Sorry.
what's going on?
So
I think you guys were going inside.
Change of plans.
that's fair.
Yeah, nobody should go in there. It's very bad.
No.
Bad vibes.
No.
That's all right.
We should go in the.
Campfire.
Anyways, this is the guys. They don't speak apparently, but they've got these the mouthpieces. I can assume that's how they're just talking to each other.
Huh.
Okay.
The axe is cool.
Yeah. Are you us?
So upfront. I love so
I love
much.
Blanche is just like blatantly like just.
She's what we need in this party, honestly.
Yeah, because all of us skirt around it.
The one with Grix's mask approaches you, and you see as she pulls out a violin and a rapier, and she gives it to you.
Presents. Thank you.
Then she walks back, and then you see as the medium short one comes up to you and gives you this like staff of 5 heads with like dinosaurs on each head.
Aww.
And it's all curved, and it doesn't look like a long staff. It looks like this strange sort of like almost like a lightning bolt trapped in ice.
That's so cool.
I love that.
And she hands it to you.
I just kind of go.
And the one with the horns kind of just tilts the axe handle over to your direction and goes.
I grab it. It's huge.
It's light to you.
Yeah.
And you pick it up. It's fantastic. It feels like your hands have gripped it so much that it already has your indent in it. And then finally, the tall celestial sort of comes up to you. He unsheathes his sword and he puts it in the dirt in front of you.
Are you sure? Thank you.
Can I take the cloth off of the end of the handle?
You can.
Okay. What do I see?
There is just wood, unfortunately. It is not the same axe. But at least whoever this is tried to make it similar. So,
Can I roll insight just to like see what their intentions generally are,
Yes, you
or
can.
like?
roll with advantage because it's you.
That's true. Oh, that's
Did you hear that phrasing, Ellie? Roll with advantage because it's you.
I mean, yeah, I did hear that. Wait, let me just fucking. That's 14.
Okay. You get this, the vibe of this sort of interaction is like a parting gift. It's something someone gives you when they're leaving, you know, or when you're leaving and they want to give you something important or nice that will like keep the memory going even when they're not there.
Huh.
Do we all die?
I mean, eventually.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Eventually, we all creep towards a
But-
slow death.
The one thing you
None of
notice
us are
is
elves.
that your eyes are poking through here and your skin is not as pale under that mask.
Oh shit. Okay.
That probably means something big for you.
Yeah, 100%.
But
You're alive now.
the main thing is they all step back behind the guy with the one big horn. He starts picking his stuff back onto his body. And they all just kind of turn to you. They kind of half encircle you and they point to the monastery.
Is that our next
Morgana like
destination?
aggressively just like.
And the medium short one looks at you and goes,
I assume that's our next destination.
No.
And just before, she beckons you closer.
Mm-hmm.
And you see she presses like a button behind like a helmet. It sounds like steam. And you see as both of the eyelids kind of open, and there are 2 blind eyes, like you're one.
Oh my god.
And then she puts the helmet back. Nobody else saw that. It was just you. And she looks at you and goes,
Ruh-roh.
Morgana obviously is just like frozen. She's like, no.
they all just keep pointing.
No.
I feel like Zillah's gonna keep walking. Just be like, okay. She's got her act. She's happy now.
Mhm.
Y'all are gonna have to drag
Or as
Morgana
happy as she
there.
can be.
Dion is just going to extend a hand out to Morgana. Come on.
And something pushes you.
God damn it.
Not the people, but almost like a shadow.
Oh.
And you grab Dion's hand, just because you stumbled and fell forward.
Mhm.
We'll be together, all 4. We can do this. We got it. And Dion is going to turn and start to walk. Do you follow or do you
She does not let go of your hand.
Mm,
She is terrified.
follow?
Do you walk up the stairs as well?
I do whatever anybody else does, so yeah.
Blanche's key character-defining trait,
Mhm.
not a leader.
Literally.
You all begin to walk up the stairs, and the final thing you hear is
Lightsabers.
Time travel.
you turn around, and a sunblade has been ignited.
No, it was lightsabers.
Yeah!
The one in the center ignites a sunblade, and you see as he stabs each one of you.
Where did I put my notes from that?
Sorry, wait.
Stabs?
The broken
the-
horn one
the broken
stabs
horn
each
one
one of us with the
At the
lightsaber.
bottom of the stairs, the versions of you goes.
That's not
You all fall, and almost immediately rot away into dust. And then he takes it and goes, and he rots away into
We
dust.
just-
What
we
was
just
the color?
Thanos'd.
What was some of his defining features again? The
Um,
broken horn one.
Well,
It was the opposite horn though.
The opposite horn of Yimros, but he was wearing dark sort of steel armor, brown sort of cloak over top of that, had a hilt on his hip, a pinkish green gem on his shoulder, and a long sword that was sheathed, and a tower shield. His mask connected to like a headscarf, and his rebreather kind of went out further than everybody else's, and it span with a wheel in the center.
I got like
Everybody
2 of
right.
those things.
Okay.
Everybody right.
All of us will get something.
Yeah.
I just need to know, so next, if we meet someone that has vague enough descriptions to this, I need to have it written down so I can
They're like
Mm.
Sunblade.
Sunblade.
What color was it? It was.
It was red.
Of course it was fucking red. Great. Awesome.
Oh, that's the one that Torrin saw. From.
Whoa. And as you all climb the stairs, there is somebody who sits at the apex of all the stairs. It's Dion,
What?
but wearing black.
Dion. What?
And he's just sort of standing there with a pose, and he beckons you in.
I was thinking like the like
No, he's JoJo posing. He's absolutely.
I just think of
Dio.
the Dracula musical.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. He beckons you all in, and you are presented with that same hallway with a the light that leads all the way to something, and he's running down that hallway.
He beckons and then just goes.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining.
That's
Do you
exactly
guys know?
what
Do you
happens.
guys know that clip of Batman where he's like goodbye, and then Jim Gordon turns around and he's just fucking booking it down.
I think I've seen that, yeah.
That's what I was thinking
That's
of.
exactly
Yeah.
what
It gives
happens.
Lego Batman vibes.
It's so
Yeah,
Lego
oh,
Batman.
totally.
Dion, this version of Dion is so Lego Batman.
Oh yeah.
But
No,
We've made
no,
two.
no, no, no,
No,
no,
no, no.
He actually kind of is.
No.
though. He kind of is.
I said it
made so many references in this.
Alright.
We are not sponsored.
By anything.
Or anyone.
We're sponsored by
Yes.
Rolled
Except
on
by
Stage.
Jay.
Yes.
We're sponsored
By
by Jay.
Keyword, yet.
Hopefully.
You could sponsor us, guys.
I actually don't
Whoa.
know if they can. We'll figure that
No.
out later.
Anyways,
The main thing is, do you all go down that tunnel that leads to the light at the end?
I feel like there's just a strange compulsion drawing Dion to continue walking. Like,
Which
he's
means that I have to walk, because Morgana will
I mean,
not let go of you.
if
She
somebody
will
has
not let go
following
of you.
scared.
Dion.
Yeah.
You can feel his hand is shaking,
Mm-hmm.
but he needs to know.
Yeah. Morgana's not leaving. She will not leave you.
If somebody tells Blanche to do something, she'll just do it. So, like, unless somebody tries to stop her, she's going.
Powerful. You all walk down the hallway, and what you see is paintings upon paintings of people who are declared guardians of what is to happen. And it is various people of different races and different things. And eventually you get to this light, and it's essentially a coliseum. There are people sitting all around you in this frozen sort of stone that erects all the way around you, and it entirely fills the entire stadium. Calm yourself. It fills the entire stadium with people, and at the very other end of the Coliseum is Dion with the hag touching his shoulder. The same hag.
Get your
Knew
hand
it!
off my
Morgana.
shoulder.
I knew it! She knew it was her and not old
And
Morgana.
here's the thing. You look up, and there are dozens of blood-red icicles hanging on the ceiling.
I don't like this.
And that is where we will end this episode.
Ah!